Hey, what's going on, guys? I didn't feel like starting this video with any of my catchphrases today because I feel like it would ruin the mood. I know my content is edgy and the main focus of my channel revolves around edgy humor, but believe it or not, I actually have a crush on a girl. Yeah, I know, right? You'd think that out of all people, I'd be the last person who would have silly fucking crushes. But yeah, believe it or not, I don't have anything against girls in real life. I think they're really cute, especially the girl that I'm about to tell you about. So I want you to make yourself comfortable, grab some hot chocolate, maybe wrap yourself in a blanket, relax, and I hope you enjoy. So I'll start off the story by telling you how my crush and I met. So me and my buddy were walking down the streets of Guildford, as you do. As we were walking, my friend noticed these two girls at the bus stop that was ahead. My friend knew these girls, and I kinda did too, because we all attended the same primary school, Old Guildford Public School. Funnily enough, the school is literally behind the bus stop that I'm talking about. Now, I don't really know these girls that much. Yes, we all attended the same primary school, but these girls were about 2 or 3 years older than me and my friend. I never interacted with these two girls during primary school at all, but I recognized their faces since I've seen them around during primary school. When my friend and I walked up to them, I was just silent most of the time, like the socially retarded faggot that I am. I did talk sometimes, but I generally let my friend do all the talking. Now, I don't really remember what happened during the conversation. It happened quite a while ago, around last year maybe, but I do remember that at one point, my crush took a selfie with all four of us. I was hesitant at first because it caught me off guard. It caught me off guard because I didn't understand why she would want to take a selfie with someone she didn't even know. Maybe she wanted to take a selfie with her friend and my friend, but then decided to include me in it as well so I don't feel left out. But sometimes I wonder if my crush still has that photo on her phone. I even checked her Facebook to see if she posted the photo, but she didn't. I don't blame her though, I'm not the most good looking fella in Guildford, or Sydney in general. Or the world in general. You may be wondering how I found her Facebook. Well, the thing is, I have this weird hobby where I click the Find Friends button on Facebook. As a lonely person, sometimes I would flip through the array of girls in my social circle. Thanks to this stalkerish feature, I can now name a few girls off the top of my head. My crush just happened to be one of these girls, so I technically already knew who she was before the bus stop ordeal even happened, thanks to my creepy Facebook habits. Same with the other girl too. When I first saw my crush's Facebook, I didn't think much of her at first. Obviously, I did recognize her since she went to the same primary school, but nothing more came of that. It's funny because when I was at the bus stop, the two girls asked if I recognized them since we attended the same primary school. When I said both of their full names, they asked how I knew that, and I just played it off as, we attended the same primary school, so, I guess you tend to know the people around you. That was a close call. That was quite a good save, I guess. So after the bus stop ordeal, I started to stalk her on Facebook more frequently. Eventually it developed into a crush. Now the reason why I have a crush on this girl in the first place is because of something she posted on her Facebook wall. It was something along the lines of, imagine posting 4chan green text stories on Facebook and thinking you're edgy. It was a funny joke, but that's not the main reason why I have a crush on her. The big picture is the fact that she knows what 4chan is, and we all know that 4chan girls don't grow on trees. They grow on horrible parenting, childhood trauma, and male rejection. Seriously, what the fuck are the odds of encountering a 4chan girl in real life? Let alone in fucking Guildford, which is a suburb in the middle of bumfuck nowhere in the depths of Western Sydney. Sorry about that. I just couldn't resist putting that in. I didn't want to at first because then it'll ruin the mood, but it was just too funny for me to not put in. But like I was saying, is it petty to have a crush on someone for such a stupid reason like 4chan? No, of course not, because that's all what it is, a crush. A crush is someone you have a minor infatuation for. I don't care enough about her to catch real feelings for, but I care enough to make an entire fucking video about her. So why not just message her on Facebook, you might be asking. I actually have a good reason, and no, it's not some lame ass excuse to avoid her. The reason that I'm about to tell you will explain why messaging her isn't a good idea, and I'm just better off admiring her from the distance. So I don't want to get into a relationship, I don't want kids, I don't want to get married. The only thing that I generally want from a potential woman of interest is their friendship and sex, so a friends with benefits arrangement with no strings attached. The reason why I only want a friends with benefits arrangement is because by doing so, no one will get their feelings hurt if things don't work out. Your feelings won't get hurt because both parties agreed that, in this friends of benefits arrangement, there will be no feelings involved. It's a good concept, but the problem is, there's a high chance that my crush wouldn't be interested in a friends with benefits arrangement, not just with me, but in general. The reason why I suspect my crush might not like a friends with benefits arrangement is because women don't benefit from it at all. As a woman, you can go on any dating website, write in your profile that you only want sex, and I guarantee you that your inbox will blow up with loads of messages. I'm not saying it's easy to find love this way, that's not my main point, I get it, finding love is hard. But if you're a woman that wants sex, then you'll get sex easily. If you deny this, you're either sheltered as fuck or you're being intentionally ignorant. And if you're still not convinced, let me tell you about this conversation I had with a friend of mine. He's not the guy that I went to the bus stop with, I'm talking about a different guy. So I was chilling with him in the library and we were talking about incels. Then the topic of female incels came up and he said something along the lines of, female incels can exist for the simple fact that male incels exist. Wow, that's genuinely one of the most smartest things I've ever heard. He's a smart guy. So what he's saying is, any woman can get sex because incels will always be available to provide them for sex because, you know, they're incels. They would fuck anything. So back to my crush. The reason why I suspect that my crush might not want a friends with benefits arrangement is because, as a woman, she automatically has access to an entire arsenal of dicks to pick from. I mean, why would she want me when there's other penises to choose from? Through her eyes, I'm just another guy that wants to quick fuck, despite the fact that I actually want to be her friend, but of course she doesn't know that, there's no way that she could know that. Maybe this alone isn't enough of an excuse to not talk to her, but I also have another reason. If the previous reason wasn't good enough, then this next reason is definitely a good reason. So after stalking my crush on Facebook religiously, one day her relationship status on Facebook changed. She got into a relationship. But not only that, she's in a relationship with another girl. Now I'm under the impression that my crush might not even be straight. So even if my crush was single, it wouldn't matter because she's only attracted to girls, so there's no point in pursuing her. But there is a possibility that she's bisexual, so who knows. So after I found out she was in a relationship, I kinda just dropped it. I stopped having a crush on her, I stopped stalking her on Facebook and I kinda just moved on. But then later, I saw her on Tinder, but not only that, I saw her girlfriend on Tinder as well. At this point, now I'm really fucking confused, it just created more questions that were left unanswered. Why are they both on Tinder if they're in a relationship with each other? Maybe it's an open relationship, or perhaps they broke up. I'm leaning on the possibility that they did break up. The reason why I think this is because even to this day, my crush's Facebook profile doesn't say anything about being in a relationship. But there's also the possibility that she privatized her relationship status. Either way, it still made me have a crush on her once again because now I'm just half hoping that she really is single again. So yeah, it's just better for me to admire her from the distance or eventually get over her because there's still a possibility that she's in a relationship, so I'll just back off. This alone proves that she's the type of person who wants a relationship, whereas with me, I don't want a relationship at all since the only thing I want is a friends with benefits arrangement. You know, with all this talk about friends with benefits, there's probably gonna be some ignorant fuckwit that's gonna say something like, oh, stop treating women like objects, you should see them as people. To the people who say that, like, shut the fuck up, you fucking tradcon. Your beliefs are outdated. Get with the times, you old wrinkly fuck. These people are the same people that think homosexuality is wrong. They're your typical old fucks. The people who say, oh, you should see women as people, in response to the average man just wanting a fuck buddy, are either tradcons or male feminists that pretend to be ashamed of being a man in the hopes that they look cute in front of the woman that they're trying to impress when in reality they're being a walking doormat, essentially white knights. Either that or 28-year-old women who want to settle down after settling 3 cocks in their mouth during their youth. Now there's nothing wrong with being sexually active. If anything, I encourage all women to be more sexually active so I can get laid. I would say I'm a progressive thinker in that regard, but not every guy has that progressive mindset. So don't expect every guy to settle for a roast beef vagina. Either choose the sexually active life or the soulmate searching life. You can't have both, so just pick one only. For fuck's sakes, this was meant to be a sentimental video, but I'm sorry, I had to. If I explained what I just explained in a polite way, then I wouldn't be taken seriously. I only become edgy when my message is directed to some ignorant fuckstain that just doesn't get it. Oh, you should stop seeing women as objects. Like, what the fuck do I say to that? Yeah, I see women as objects. I totally think that their only purpose in life is to be my personal fuck toy. Because sex is the only thing that they can offer. Are you happy? Good. I wish I could say the same though. In the end though, both men and women are fucking stupid. At the end of the day, the reason why humanity exists is because men and women decided to get along. Look, if you made it this far, I want to thank you for watching my video. I'm really grateful for that. It's been real hard growing on YouTube lately. I'll be making more talk videos like this in the future. I may not necessarily talk about women all the time though. That can get stale pretty quickly. I might not even make a talk video at all. I'll spice it up a bit. Give my channel a little variety, you know? Anyway, thank you for watching my gay video. Peace.
Yo, nigga, finger on the trigger cause my dick is way bigger. I'm a rapper man, not a gay ass singer. Money bags and hoes, no gold diggers. Yo, I like black cock. Look up gay porn on my laptop. Spitting fire like a tour chick. Semen comes out of my small dick.
So I thought it was the end of that. Like I thought, you know, that's it. That's the last that I'll ever hear of her. Until recently I was on Bumble and I saw her fucking profile. So this is a screenshot that I took when I first saw the profile. The first thing that came to mind when I saw her profile is, wow, what the fuck, this kinda, you know, this kinda looks like her. The reason why I didn't think it was her straight away is because she was using a fake name. But to be fair, I was using a fake name as well because I understand if like you'd want to keep your dating life discreet. But to be honest, I kinda saw this coming because when I was telling you about the bus stop story, you know, the two girls, one of those girls being my crush, and then the other girl is like her friend. Yeah, I actually saw her friend like a few swipes prior. When I saw the profile of like the other girl, I knew in the back of my mind that, yeah, I'm probably gonna see my crush like pretty soon. I just knew it was her, especially when I saw her profile. Like her profile says like she likes BoJack Horseman. I know for a fact that she likes BoJack Horseman because I'm pretty sure it said that in one of her likes somewhere, like on Facebook. And she says, hit me up to play some video. That's a fucking 4chan thing, dude. And she fucking likes South Park, and I didn't even know that until I found her Bumble profile, which is good because I fucking love South Park. As you would imagine, yes, I did swipe right on her in the hopes that she would swipe right on me as well, so I can actually start talking. I was like, it was actually really relieving to see her profile because now I don't have to, you know, be a creep and use Facebook to talk to her. Now I can just use Bumble. But the thing is, like, nothing came of it. She didn't swipe right on me. So yeah, that was more anticlimactic than I expected. It's pretty shitty, but oh well. It's not like I got any matches on Tinder or Bumble anyway, so I didn't really expect much. But like I still had some optimism left. Like maybe she would be the only exception. Like maybe she would recognize me and swipe right, but no, I guess it didn't happen. So after that, I just kind of just fucked off from Bumble. I just deleted it. I kind of just gave up again. So I guess today is truly the last time that she'll ever appear in my life ever again.